Can you guess the percentage of graduate students graduating from a photography degree that end up in our profession? Let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you think that might be as a percentage. Now, of course, photographers come in from many different walks of life. We don't all go to graduate school and then into photography. I certainly didn't. I studied completely different subjects, but I slowly made my way into photography. So I don't count in this statistic. There is no statistic for people who wanted to be a photographer and became one. No one's done that research, but I'm guessing it's pretty low. We'll get back to this university percentage in a bit, but the point of this video is this photographer here successful? Are you a successful photographer? Am I a successful photographer? And I'm making this video because my opinions changed on it. And rather than me telling you this is what success is, I want to have this conversation with you. Now, success for me throughout my photographic career has changed drastically. And it's very easy coming from a sporting background and being quite elitist to head down that path. For example, if you're not shooting the next Nike campaign, are you even a photographer? That is kind of where I end up. That is my natural state of being. I go on and on and on, but it's not always been this way. There's been parts of this, and I want to try and help you find what success looks like for you, because it's different for everybody. And the best thing that I've learned by doing one-to-one mentorships with people is how different success can be for each other. And the problem is, if you follow this channel, you probably prescribe to my slightly elitist view of success. And, you know, it might not be for you. You might be happier elsewhere. Now, when I started photography, I was in a particularly bad point in my life. I didn't have anywhere to live. I didn't have a job. I didn't have any money. I was kind of on state benefits, and the government found me a house to live in. I lived there, all paid for by the government, because I was in no fit state to do any work. At that point, I started photography, and I thought, this is pretty good. I don't really have anything, but I can go out and I can take pictures every day. This is enjoyable. If my life gets no better than this, I'm a happy man. Then I got a job, I got my own place, and, you know, started working. Not a particularly good job, you know, office assistant, admin person, photocopy boy, that sort of thing. And I was like, do you know what? I make enough money to do my job 9 to 5, Monday to Friday. In the evenings, I can go and shoot some bands for a bit of extra cash. Weekends, I can do a couple of weddings. I'm making more money than other people in my job because I have this extra side hustle. That's a pretty good life. Pretty content. And then I thought, don't really like having a day job. Well, what if we start to up the ante a bit? Maybe I'll be successful when I shoot my first advert. And of course, I shot my first advert, got my first studio at the same time, pretty much the same day. It was, I'll try and get the advert to pop up in here if I can. Did all of that. I thought, yeah, that's cool. I need an agent. What if I get an agent? That will make me successful. So off I went. It took years, by the way. This is not like did the advert, got an agent. Did the work, got a manager first of all who I employed, and after doing that, I got myself an agent in London. And I was like, this is great. I've made it. I need to shoot a worldwide ad campaign though until I've really made it. That came pretty quick after getting my agent within like weeks. Shot the worldwide ad campaign. I was like, that's cool. It wasn't the biggest one though, was it? And also I need a bigger agent. So I got a bigger agent, shot some bigger campaigns. And, you know, I was like, yeah, this is good. I've made it. But I really need to shoot for a brand like Coca-Cola. That's when I've really made it. And I need a bigger agent. So I moved to where I am now at Agent at Large, and we're sort of targeting those sorts of jobs. The problem with my view on success is, once I've shot for Coca-Cola, what do I do next? Where is that thing? And this is what's important here. And this is what I've come to learn for myself. And maybe it's of use to you. The success is not the achievement, it's the process. And the only way to be a successful photographer is to enjoy the process. And I forgot that I've been doing that and enjoying it. Thankfully, I have been enjoying it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have moved through the ranks. But enjoying the process is the goal. Anything that comes up away from that, whether it's a big ad campaign, getting an agent, shooting 30 weddings a year, doing 10 family portraits each month, whatever it may be, like the financial goal or the landmark shoot, it's kind of irrelevant. A lot of it you don't have much say over. A lot of it is chance. And obviously, the more you put yourself out there by going through the process, the more chance you have. A lot of it is perseverance and knowing the tipping point is just around the corner. I think about quitting photography a disproportionate amount of time. Whenever it gets harder, it goes slow, I'm like, I'm going to have to quit and get a job. Maybe I'll be a full-time YouTuber. And once I push through that, the next big break comes. Every single time. Now, I'm trying to stop setting myself goals like I need to shoot for Nike. I need to shoot. There's a potential for shooting for a very big sports brand recently. I need to stop those goals because I don't have enough control over them. Sure, I could go and target a client and really work towards it, but there's a lot of like random stuff. Like some of the biggest campaigns I've come across and shot have been pure chance. Right place, right time, right body of work. That's it. It's not been any like active marketing I've done. So instead of this, my goals are going to be more like this. And this is what I think you should be doing as well. This is what I think will help you. So for YouTube, for example, I'm going to post 2 videos a week every week. That's my goal. It's not, I'm going to get 100,000 subscribers. I'm going to post 2 videos a week every week. For my photography, Marketing Monday every Monday. You can't book a one-to-one with me on a Monday because that's my marketing day. It's blocked out forever. Marketing Mondays will happen every week unless I'm shooting, and then obviously not so much. Test shoot. 1 test shoot every month as a minimum. Absolute minimum, because I need that for my Marketing Monday. Networking. Every month, I must do 1 bit of networking. And it goes along with other things in my life. So exercise. I must do exercise every day. If I don't have time to do a weight session, then at 11 o'clock at night, I can go and run 5K. You know, it's not that difficult. Shoes on, out the door, off you go, back in half an hour, you're good to go. It's all about having a process-related goal structure. And that's what I think really helps. And this is why, coming back to the university thing, only 17% of graduates stay in the industry. Because we don't look at it like this. When we're starting out, we go, I want to be a commercial photographer. Out of every 100 students, only 17 become professionals in the industry. That's not even saying a good type of profession. Some of them might be doing passport photos. Some of them might be working in a camera shop. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I'm sure it's not what they set out to do when they applied to be a photography graduate. So for me personally, and I want to hear your thoughts on this as well, I'm going to stop with these ridiculous goals and start making more process-related goals. I hope this has been of use to somebody out there. I hope somebody else can go, yes, that's going to work for me. And it makes day-to-day more exciting. It makes day-to-day more enjoyable. Every goal is achievable. Instead of trying to reach for like the big shoot for Coca-Cola, today I'm going to do my marketing, or today actually I'm making YouTube videos. Today is my YouTube day. It's the 1st of September. I'm filming YouTube videos all day. This is September's content. I'll look like this for the entire month. Then there'll be a sudden change in appearance. See you soon. Bye-bye.